Tulsi ran for president as a Democrat in 2020. Then she quit the Democratic Party a couple years later to reinvent herself as this Trump superfan. Before that, though, one of her more controversial moments was back in 2017 when she traveled to Syria and met with Bashar al-Assad, who at the time was many, many years into massacring his own people. She has also questioned U.S. claims that Assad used chemical weapons on the Syrian people and criticized the U.S. for supporting the Syrian opposition. Then in 2022, after the Russian invasion of Ukraine, Tulsi blamed the U.S. and NATO for starting the war. A lot of her critics suggest she's kind of a Russian stooge or an asset. Personally, I think that's not a very smart way to talk about her. I think she has clearly just shown poor judgment over and over and over again and seems incapable of separating out good information from bad. And she tends to think that, claims from people like Vladimir Putin are credible or more credible than information from the 18 intelligence agencies that she would be overseeing. So she also will be the one making sure that good intel gets to Trump in the form of the PDB, Ben. So I don't know, man, this is a wild pick. It surprised the hell out of me. How much does Tulsi worry you in this role?
It worries me a lot. I'd pick up on two things. One thing that Spanberger said, one thing you just said. And Tommy, it's always a little embarrassing when I make a reference that shows my age. But I'm so old that I worked on the recommendations of the 9/11 Commission that led to the creation of this position of the DNI, which, as Spanberger said, was created because the problem before 9/11 is that the CIA and the intelligence function, the FBI and these other agencies, they didn't share the bits and pieces of information they had. So the point of the DNI, they don't run the CIA, right? So they're not running the covert operations at the CIA and stuff, but they're there to oversee all these different intelligence agencies in a management role, right? To help make sure that information is being shared, that they're not turf wars. There's zero chance that Tulsi Gabbard has any interest in doing that. She's not, she has no vision for the management of the intelligence community. She probably couldn't name the agencies within the intelligence community